Right, guys, in this short video, we're just going to go and have a look how a sequencing activity can be used with students to help them get their heads around writing questions or answers to questions or experimental methods where a set sequence of events needs to happen. Right, so this is something that we've used when we've been doing metacognitive techniques with them. As it brings in lots of other things that students have done. So activities based around these. So you can see here is one where we've got a experiment. So one of the required practicals where students are culturing bacteria. So you've got a set series of pictures that represents each of the stages in that experimental method that students would need to go and write about. So this sort of thing, they'd go through, they'd write the plan. In this case, there's 5 steps, 6 steps that they'll need to think about, and those visual representations actually goes and helps jog students' memories about in what order things need to come in. Because quite often, especially when they go into the writing methods, they're very, very quick just to get everything down that they know, and it all gets a bit jumbled up, and they lose those higher marks that they need for things being in a cohesive, well-structured format. So something like this, it does really encourage students, especially those students who are less able to go and have the confidence at writing those longer methods. This doesn't just have to be used with experimental methods. I've used it before in big sequences, so where students have been explaining things like the Haber process, or where they've been explaining things like fractional distillation, things like that. After students have gone through and done this, I personally go and encourage them to go and talk it through with a partner out aloud. So that just gives them another chance to go and check whether they've got all the information and everything down in the sequences that they need to know. After this, you can go and look at it as a class and see where students are picking up marks or where they're losing them. Once students get used to doing this, it's a really good way to get them involved, and it gives them a nice visualization to help scaffold what they are doing, and it really helps support the less able students who need that scaffolding in place. Right, if you've got any questions or comments, drop them down below and I will attempt to get back to you. Right, thanks guys.